phrase, "You're too nice for your own good." It's a phrase that resonates with many of us. But what does it really mean? Well, think about it. Have you ever been kind to someone only to feel disrespected, taken advantage of, or excluded by them? Well, that's what being too nice often refers to. You see, I can relate deeply to that feeling. The essence here is people pleasing, a mindset I used to embody, and trust me, it's a double-edged sword. I'm Chamoda Jaivikrama, and today I'll be talking about self-compassion as a tool against depression. For starters, I'll talk about people pleasers. People pleasers are the individuals who always say yes. Need a favor at midnight? We're your go-to. Want someone to take on extra work? We'll step up. Our primary goal becomes ensuring the happiness and comfort of those around us. But what's the hidden cost? When we constantly prioritize others, we tend to lose sight of ourselves. We agree to everything, struggle to set boundaries, and often find ourselves apologizing for things we didn't even do. We are so focused on pleasing others that we neglect our own needs, and this can take a toll mentally, physically, and even academically. All right, let me paint a picture of a day in the life of a people pleaser, taking myself as an example, of course. Imagine waking up early after studying late just to print bundles of past papers for a friend who asked last minute, all the while getting ready for school, sorting their pages, and rushing to avoid being late. It was a hectic morning. Sometimes I can't even have my own opinions, because if someone disagrees with me, I say sorry and I take it back. There was even a time where my friends banned me from saying the word sorry because of how much I've said it. And there are also times where I would agree to social events that I'm not that excited for, just so I don't disappoint a friend. By the end of the day, I'm exhausted, resentful, and have completely lost sight of my own desires. All right, so that's a bit to take in about people pleasers. How about I lighten the mood a bit with a little joke? Have you ever wondered what it would be like if people pleasers entered a sport? Well, I can picture it. They take home gold in apology marathon because, they say sorry a lot. I mean, it's definitely a win for them. But in all seriousness, overcoming people-pleasing is essential. It's about learning to say no, setting boundaries, and ultimately reclaiming your time and energy. So if you've ever felt like you're too nice for your own good, know that it's okay to prioritize yourself. You see, while people-pleasing may seem harmless at first, it often leads to a range of negative consequences. For many, it becomes a path that leads to burnout, stress, emotional neglect, each factor contributing to a much deeper issue, depression. Now, there's no single cause for depression. It's complex, it's layered, and it affects people in different ways. But for some, the relentless cycle of self-sacrifice without replenishment creates the perfect storm. It's the thing that really creates them to step out. It's the thing that scares them the most. You end up being emotionally drained and disconnected. I know this all too well. I've been there myself. You see, I literally remember a time where I felt energy was draining out of my body, and I started to worry. What would happen if I couldn't keep showing up for everyone else? What if I wasn't able to fulfill the expectations that I had set for myself? This is the link between people-pleasing and depression. As we come to an end, remember, the most important relationship you'll ever have is the one with yourself. In the battle against depression, we often look for external solutions, but the key to healing may be found within, in the kindness, patience, and understanding you show yourself every single day. You see, self-compassion isn't a magic cure, but it's a powerful tool. It's a gentle voice in your head when the world feels overwhelming. It's the hand you reach out to when you feel like giving up. It's the belief that no matter how dark things may get, you're worthy of love, understanding, and care. So, I challenge you today. The next time life feels heavy, when the weight of the world feels unbearable, pause, breathe, and in that pause, choose to treat yourself with the same compassion you would show someone you love deeply. Start small, but start right now, because here's the truth. You are the one person who will be with you through every triumph, every setback, every quiet moment, and every storm. You are your own greatest ally, and with self-compassion, you hold the power to heal, to grow, and to rise, step by step, day by day. So, the next time life feels too much, remember, you've got this, because you have you. Thank you.